Hi there, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Time is around 7:20, and today I am doing two episodes. Last night I did couple. Last night or yesterday I did couple of videos, individual. So I promised you I'll do a list maybe today. Before I start, two things. One thing is, someone said, brother, your sound is not very good or clear. Yes, there is a reason for it. I am doing the same setup, same phone, same mic, everything. But you guys know I suffer for 2 months back to back with that throat and cold, all this problem. I have serious problem with my system. So I'm still recovering from it. I am much better than before. Sound is coming out, but certain, damages, it will take some time to rebuild. So do not have 100% battery. Okay, so I apologize. I hope in time I'll get better and I'll stay disciplined. Second thing is, this first one review I'm going to do, it is not reviewed, how to say, this is dedicated to one of my best friends in community, LJ. He is one of my best friends, of course I say, because we talk a lot about life, and he is one of the nicest, kindest soul out there. He's like a gentle giant. So LJ, bro, you asked for it. Last night I opened his message. He said, yo bro, you know what I'm waiting for. I cannot actually replicate him, but he has this big voice. So he always he's like, I'm waiting for your review on this. So I had planned to do this much later, but I'm doing it now. So yeah, I do not know how to say this house properly. It's Micallef, my first review from this house, I think, and it's called Gin and Tonic or Gin Tonic. Okay, so I will tell you a story. This video is gonna run a little bit long. I'm wearing a green watch just to match the theme of the review. Please take note that if video runs a little bit long, I'm not sorry. Okay, so you see a big smile because last night I slept properly. I woke up and I heard there was a lot of thunderstorm noise, rain, heavy rain last night. So weather is much better. Everything feels good, thank God, we say alhamdulillah. So this is a perfume. Let me tell you a story, and then I will tell you how I feel about this fragrance. Obviously you guys know, seeing from my face, this is a good one. So I'm not going to look at the notes breakdown. I'm just going to tell you what I get and my experience, longevity, stuff like that, initial impression. So the story, I went, let me tell you, last 2 months, I'm not buying any expensive fragrances. Why? Because I'm trying to see that what happens, if I, pull back the buying a little bit and less fragrances, see what happens if I can save a little bit. So in that process, this is my month of the birthday. So and I, by God's grace, I got 100,000 subscribers, the silver play button. I hope I get it soon. I applied for it already. It is in Bangladesh, so it's in transition. So I suddenly, I'm very unpredictable. I don't even know what I'm going to do next day or next hour. So one fine, I'm just sitting there a few days back, and I'm like, I want this watch, and I saw this watch. It is Patek Philippe, I think, or API. I don't remember, one of those watches, those square shape ones. And there was the Tiffany blue homage by Pagani. I think Pagani design. Yeah. So I saw that. I'm like, okay, that's around $200, which is a bit more expensive than what you get. Like in your country, it could be 100 something. And I'm like, I'm gonna get it. And then I saw one of our shops, Perfume Center. They put this fragrance in their video. This one, Bulgari Man Black Cologne. I'm gonna talk about this soon. Again, I reviewed this long time back. And I'm like, I'm gonna get that and that watch. I'm gonna gift myself those. Yeah. And then I'm like, okay. I took Uber. Very hot day. Very hot day. The AC was not working at all. I kind of suffered in the jam and all, but I went there. And then I went to the perfume shop first. And there are a lot of people. They are sniffing stuff, expensive niche. They have a lot of variety, discontinued, brand new niche, indie, all that. And I saw like my perspective, my perspective. No, I just saw like my fate, what's going to happen. And I'm definitely not going to get one. I ended up buying about $600 worth of perfumes or more. And among that was Amouage, Amouage, one of the Amouage fragrances, and then one of the Mancera. And this one was my last buy. I did not plan to buy this. I saw it up there and they said there's no tester, cannot sniff it. Sorry, the video is running long, but this is part of the review, how I got it. And I know this fragrance is good because my friend LJ, just now I mentioned, he said, brother Joy, this is the one you smell like natural, the most beautiful natural aromas, citruses. For summer, it's so uplifting, it's long lasting. And then they wouldn't let me test it, right? So I'm not giving it's not a fault because it's a shop's policy. You don't want to sell without intact because the value will fall. And in the end, I went to change one bottle, and then I got it the last second before they closed. And this was a bit of expensive fragrance, under $200, and that's why I got it. Then I sprayed it. Everybody in the shop, at least 3, 4 people, they liked it. Okay, they could smell it. That's the backstory. So this is the presentation. It comes in a very good presentation. If you're gonna pay for this kind of prices, you expect like something different, not a generic box. So this is what you get. I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. At the side, very beautiful design. These are nice, kind of Arabic. And the base, I'm not gonna go in details. So this sleeve, if you take out, the box is pretty nice. And this is the kind of presentation I love. Very, very up class. These remind me of Amouage houses like that. And the bottle, oh no, without the bottle, before the bottle, they also give a leaflet. I'm not going to read that, some information. So the bottle, I saw a picture. I took a picture. I'm going to attach that for the thumbnail. This is the bottle, one of the big reasons to buy this. Okay, look at that limey juice color. Remind me of Gucci Guilty Cologne. Okay, but this bottle design is everything. My good lord. Okay, and this one, the juice a little bit down. I decanted some, but look at that neck. It is literally like a niche presentation. Very beautiful, and I just love it. Absolutely love it. It looks like Chinese emperor, sort of like house at the atomizer. I'm wearing this here. Okay, let's spray some here. Good spray. Okay, I don't want to waste the juice. You can literally, like, it is not 10 out of 10, but it's kind of like a 9 out of 10 spray. And the cap, metallic cap, beautiful. It would be a cherry on the top if this was magnetic, but then don't be too greedy. So let me tell you my experience. If it did meet the expectation, let this liquid disappear. When I sprayed it first time, okay, in the shop, the opening won my heart. I knew it is going to be good, but I was expecting, like, don't be too expectation shouldn't be too high, because sometimes you can be disappointed. This one, man, it exceeded the opening. This is the kind of opening to sell the perfume. Anybody smell this opening, they're gonna say, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna take it. Why? Because it's that good. That opening itself is 10 out of 10. The opening is that lime. And if you know gin and tonic, it is one of those drinks, like, people take mojito and then they go margarita. I just remember that Inglorious Bastard movie scene. There one goes like something margaretti, is one of those funniest scenes ever. So this reminds me all those cocktails, green. I don't want to say any particular drink, but gin and tonic definitely, some mojito, some lime, some summer cocktail. It is that opening. And something funny, I got feel of a Listerine, particular one which has mint as something, and it's not to say in a bad way. Listerine is very nice. I like it in my mouth. So this reminds me of all that, kind of like a toothpaste, high-end toothpaste. When you brush your teeth, it gives you this fresh burst, like minty, menthol sort of opening. This one doesn't have menthol, but got that mint. So if you're a big fan of mint, this one has plenty of it. And then the lime, my good lord. Yes, I have read comments where they say this is like a high-end or some hotel body shampoo or body gel that you shower with. It has a little bit of a feel. I don't mind. It's a fresh, clean. And then another bashing is this fragrance. It smells pretty generic. It's similar to many other designers. Yes, on the dry down, it falls a little bit like designer-ish, but the opening, you cannot beat that opening. This one literally feels, let me show you some fragrances. If you love the quality of Guerlain, this and that, I mean, look at Guerlain. Guerlain is a designer house, but they could produce juice like this. Guerlain Homme, I have L'Auboise. If you know the quality of this one has the boozy, ram, mojito, sweetness. If you know that quality, this is the same quality. Also, Guerlain, some of the, the Aqua Algaria, those, I think those fresh citruses, but added thing is the performance. This is good performer. How good? This is not quite a beast mode. Okay, some people may say this is quite a beast mode, but this is like, if you know, what's that fragrance called, Bohemian Lime and Pacific Rock Moss, it's also in the same DNA. It works like this. If you go out in the heat, it warms up your skin, it starts projecting a lot. So the opening is very, very strong. It will project a lot, but after 20 minutes, you feel like it's getting a little bit fleeting. It's not going to happen. It is going to stay on your skin and shirt. If you go 4 to 5 sprays, people will smell it around you, but you may go nose blind. So be mindful of it. Get a sample, go to a shop, spray once or twice if they have a tester, then you decide. So this thing is not that quite thick, like this creamy vanilla at the base, sandalwood or tonka beans that give you like Mancera sort of dry down. This one doesn't have it. So from that perspective, people who want a commercial product like rough and tough. I want to go construction. I want to wear this. I want to smell it all day. Forget about it. This is chillaxing at home, having a nice drink. You put a margarita or you put like a mojito or something like a cocktail or gin and tonic if you want to enjoy it at home. This is the fragrance you wear. The combination is going to be so uplifting, staying by the pool. This is a rich man's scent. I want to put it that way. I'm not a rich man, but I feel wearing this, I feel rich. So it is very refreshing. This is literally summer in a bottle. This, however, is not for everybody. Okay, so some downside, as I told you, it's not probably like a 10 out of 10 performer, but it stays. But it's that light sillage, light citrus, light, those boozy. So it doesn't have an alcohol smell. So let me show you two other affordable designer fragrances. If you can afford that, you can get these, back in the time. CK1 Summers. These two versions are some of the best. Okay. Sometimes they hate or miss, but they're always cheap, $30. This is my favorite. This is CK1 Summer for 2014, and this is 15. I bought this first, mistaking it for this. I saw Steven's review, Red Essence, who loves this fragrance. Check out a CK1 Summer 2014 Red Essence review. That was one of my first videos I watched, and I wanted this bottle so bad. One of my best friends gifted it to me. Thanks, Ovid Bhai. So these are kind of like a fresh, citrus, boozy summer perfume with a minimal performance. This is a niche version of those. And if you want to get another boozy, good fragrance for a good price, you can get a new batch of Guerlain Homme or L'Oboise. They do the same thing, but for the smell, you're paying for the smell. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. But if you want to buy this for, as I told you, like on the go, it's going to be like you're putting it to the test, that commercial big product. No, this is those fragrances. This is kind of shy. It's for people who already have huge collection, but they want to add something a little bit of a class to their collection. This is for them. Okay, so yes, I am hyping it up. Go check it. It is expensive. Perhaps it's a bit that expensive for what it is. Okay, maybe it shouldn't be like 150 bucks or 200. Maybe if you could get this for under 100 bucks, it would be a satisfactory buy. Last thing I'll tell you, I'll compare this with Creed's Virgin Island Water, which happens to be sometimes my number one Creed. That one has a lime coconut, like coconutty mix. This one doesn't have the coconut, but that's what makes it classy. But the Creed Virgin Water is like totally crazy. You take it outdoors in the sun, you wear it, beast mode performance. That one is more expensive than this, but they are in the same family. So gin and tonic, man, this fragrance, what an epic fragrance. Okay, this is for people who want sophistication in a fragrance. And the opening, some people may say it's kind of like a soapy, kind of a designerish, synthetic, but give it time, it will grow on you. Okay, so it is one of those natural houses that I really like. I'm going to try some more of the fragrances. Gin and tonic, man, this is a beauty. This is sheer beauty. Initial impression, even though the performance is not the best. Okay, keep that in mind. I give it 10 out of 10. Yesterday I gave something 10 out of 10. So is this. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Let's do a list and upload it. And LJ, you know this is good. You told me, thank you, brother, for your recommendation. You're always the best. You got a very good nose. Have a nice day. See you soon. Bye bye.